And we're back with David Shayler on point to point on what to put in an affidavit. Shayler's just with me, but we'll get this information.
Yeah,
and
so
affidavit's written up.
Your affidavit's a series of points, and
I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to leave David to tell you this face to face while I deal with Shayler.
Hello there. Yeah, basically what you've got to do with an affidavit is point by point, and the person you're serving, or the man who's serving, in this case the judge, has to do what's called rebutting that affidavit. He has to come up with a better argument, better evidence for what you're saying. So in the case, obviously, of things like child protection, you want to be saying in your affidavit that you are the natural steward of the child because they're your natural biological child or whatever child. Obviously, the judge can't rebut that. You have the best interest of the child at heart. And it puts them on a footing where they have to actually come up with sworn evidence themselves. They can only rebut the affidavit by swearing something under oath. So if they say things that they've said before, allegations that are untrue, they bring that back in a sworn affidavit, they have broken the law, they have committed the offence of perjury, basically. But the affidavit process is, say you find the judge, find where the court is at, you can send it through the post, send it registered delivery so you know that it's got there, check that obviously, you can track it online. Once it's served, he has 10 days to respond. Now if he doesn't respond at all, of course, he's accepted all of the points in your affidavit to be in law, so that is what is known in their system as either stare decisis or res judicata. In other words, beyond judicial judgment. You've already made an agreement with him, he's accepted the agreement. So there's nothing he can rule on at all. So you've effectively, in law, snookered him. Now, this affidavit process has worked in the past. We have also had occasional problems with it, but otherwise it is tended to change the situation. And believe me, I've sent advice to people like Julian Assange and Chelsea Manning, saying to them, if you swear an affidavit, it can change your situation, and both their situations did change. Obviously not ultimately for Assange. It looks like the British have tried to ignore the affidavit, although that may be another story. Anyway, so you do it through affidavits. Obviously after 10 days, I've got to remind you, the process. After 10 days, you've got to serve a thing on them to remind them that you've served the affidavit, and if they don't rebut it, it becomes set in stone in law. And then when they don't, if they don't respond to that, you send them a third thing, and that just confirms to them that that's set in stone in law. You've fulfilled your duties under the common law to create a situation in which you put a truth in, they haven't rebutted it, basically. In terms of the affidavit itself, you have to swear that, but you can swear an affidavit before two witnesses. They have to put their names and addresses on it, obviously. They're not swearing to what you're saying is true, they're just swearing to the fact that they've witnessed you